What's up guys, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to show you how we went from this to this for less than $60. So when renovating our RV, we actually saved our cushions for last, and I thought to myself, I could just call a professional that does this full time. And so I started calling around different reupholsters, and the cheapest price that I was quoted was $400. The most expensive, $900. So yeah, it was astronomically expensive, and I thought we could probably just make this ourselves. But being that we do not know how to sew, I had to find a different way. And so of course we went to where else? YouTube, to get professional advice. And there were a few different videos that I found very helpful, and we kind of took from all of them and then made it our own, and I figured I would put together this video to help anybody that's kind of in the same situation as we were. First, let's talk about the materials you're gonna need. We used as a base underlayment plywood that we picked up at Home Depot. We got 2 of these. We will put it in the link down below. Tape measure, sharp scissors, staple gun, and staples of course. Something to make straight lines with. We actually used a 2-foot level that we had on hand. And then of course you're gonna need something to make those lines with. We used a pencil. And a pair of channel lock pliers, because sometimes the staples get stuck and you need something to pull them up with. And then of course you're gonna need to choose your fabric. You'll just want to make sure that it's not something flimsy, just get something durable. We personally love the tribal print that contrasted with this gray. The first thing you want to do is lay your fabric on the ground, and this part is crucial because you want to measure and then measure and then measure again. And then measure again, because you want to make sure that you have the right measurements for the cushions, length, width, and height. We wanted the fabric to wrap around at least 2 inches on the back. And then once you're ready, you made all your markings, it's time to cut. And it's probably easier if you have someone to help you. Now it's time to lay down your cushion. Make sure that you measure once again so that it's centered. And then once you have it centered, lay your underlayment on top, and then just start stapling away. We found it easier to staple the sides first before the top and bottom, just to make sure that it doesn't shift. And then once you have the sides down, work top to bottom, bottom to top, whatever you prefer. So let's talk about how we got these corners.
All right, so the way that we've been kind of getting the corners in, because to us that was probably the hardest part, was we figured, I watched some YouTube video, and basically you're making like a little triangle in the corner. Right, and then you kind of flip it in a little bit, and you already see that it's making the little line here, a little crease, I guess you can say. And as you're filling it in, or you know, just try to make it so that it looks neat, because once you pull this over like that, you'll see that it made a nice little crease. And then we just get the staple gun without stapling my hand. I think I'll staple it from this angle. I just hit my hand, boom, bam, there you go, and perfect timing, boom, done. So there you see, we made the little, no, I thought it was, this was the false alarm. That's what the perfect timing was. Like, perfect timing, no staples. But yeah, so there you go. You can see, nice little, I don't know what you call it. We just wanted to make sure that the edges didn't look like the pieces were like all clumping out and stuff. So now I think it's just a matter of filling the rest. You do want to pull tight, but you also don't want to pull too tight. You know, you just got to kind of look at the foam that you have, because yesterday we had one that we had it way too tight, and then you see it starts to like bundle up or clump on you, or get these weird lines in it, and we don't want that. So you want the fabric tight, but not too tight. So just kind of be mindful of that as you go across.
Once you get one corner down, make your way to the other corner, and then you're pretty much done.
All right, so there's our first one.
I love it.
Yeah, not bad.
And then you pretty much just repeat for all of the other following cushions, and don't forget to measure and then measure again. And then we hired on some additional manpower. Susie came in and she was like, nope, never mind.
Alright, so there's our setup. Not bad. Can't wait to see it actually set up in our RV.
The next day.
So there you have it, finished cushions, much less expensive and really not that difficult. Honestly, if you're thinking of taking on this project yourself, I would just say you kind of need a second person to help you out a little bit. So if you're thinking of taking on this project and you have any questions, please feel free to ask me and I will respond as quickly as I can. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!